Hey, We're Talking proudly presents Hey, We're Playing Geoguessr by Derek Tant. Yes, it's me, Derek. We're going to be playing some Geoguessr. We're going to do the daily challenge for March 29th from the Geoguessr subreddit. Subreddit, big popular site. They have kind of like a little mini community of Geoguessr experts. They are all much, much better than me. There's a lot of cool challenges and maps to play at the subreddit, and this is a daily challenge. There is a 5-minute time limit. I will leave the link to this challenge in the bucket. It's 5 minutes. I assume it's worldwide. And just waiting for all the dogs to settle down, and here we go. Start the challenge. Okay. It appears to be the fall of the year, and probably in America. So I like to do like a pan and scan initially, just to kind of get an idea of the topography of where we are. Now, I've been getting a lot of good tips and help from Chad Yarbrough and from Adam Rusak. They both are active on Geoguessr. They play a lot of the daily challenges, and for the most part, well, I know Adam is basically a pro player, but Chad really kicks my butt. Are we in America? I've kind of leaned back. Let me pull the coffee table towards me. Trying to make myself comfortable on the couch. Yeah, it kind of looks Americish. All right, let's just go. Let's get moving. So we're going kind of the wrong way. I don't know. This is pretty nice. So yeah, thank you to Adam Rusak. If you haven't looked this guy up, he's a Geoguessr expert. Yeah. Hey, it looks like my old car. I used to have a car just like that. It's a Saturn. Yeah, 99 Saturn SL2. It looks like we got a Ford Ranger. I also used to have a Ford Ranger. Wow. Ghosts of the vehicular past for me. Very interesting, I guess. All right, so we appear to be in a rural area of the United States. Kind of hilly, but who knows where? I mean, who knows exactly where? Looks kind of cold, and I do want us to be mindful of the time limit. Whoa, here we go. We got some signage. We got signs, everybody. We got signs. Greenfield, municipality of East Hants. Well, that, and then Woodville. Greenfield, and Woodville. I just know that everybody's going to do great. All right, I think, if I'm honest, I think we're like in, say, Wisconsin, Minnesota, kind of that area. Kind of rural-ish, but very, trees and lots of good vegetation. But my goodness, there's nothing to tell us, like, to get us close. There's no road signs. There's none of that. I mean, I could go to the map, but I would really like to I'd like to find it. Like to find it. Yeah, we're heading north on whatever road this is. Let's return to the start. Maybe go the opposite direction of where we were going. Yeah, that might have helped us a little bit. Went the wrong way, guys. Went the wrong ways. Ashdale, Scotch Village. Ooh, Scotch Village. um, if you don't know, I'm a pretty big fan of Scotch. First, I'm just gonna put a guess down just in case, because I know we're about to run out of time. Yeah, I just thought Wisconsin. I'm putting Wisconsin. We weren't even in America, guys. I really dorked that up. We were in Nova Scotia. Whoa, hold on. I hate doing that. Come on. Yep, probably could have gotten a little bit more better. Could have done better if we would have gone that way. But hey, as far as latitude, that's pretty right on. Okay. All right. Yeah, that kind of knocks me out of the running for any kind of decent score. This is worldwide, so let's go. That is looks like a Nissan, modern Nissan, heading west. That might be the same vehicle. Nice lush, not lush. It's not overly green, but it's all right. So saw a Saturn and a Ford Ranger, just automatically assumed America. You can't assume nothing. Just like, oh, there was a sign, and I think that might be one of my downfalls. I just like to look at everything. Buy or sell Avon. Okay. My wife used to sell Avon. Let me tell you, that's the biggest waste of money. Not for the people who are buying it, but if you're an Avon seller, chances are you don't make any money because you're selling to your friends. Oh, and we've hit a dead end. Wonderful. You're selling Avon to your friends. Did I go? No, I didn't. We're going this way. You're selling Avon to your friends. You're selling them to your buddies. And then any profit you're making off that, you're just buying stuff for yourself. You know you are. Anyway, I noticed that was like the first year of our marriage. She was selling Avon. We were going to people's houses all over town. She would stop in, and she would always have to make. She'd always have to place like $100 orders for all this Avon stuff, but it would never come out of like whatever fund that we'd set up for, like the money that she would take from people. Oh, thank God we found a road. 2.5 minutes left. Let's go south. It would never be. She would never be able to just make money. Like, people would give her cash. She'd keep cash in her pocket. And then she would pay for the Avon stuff with our account. And it was just a money sink. It would never work out. So, yeah, that's my rant on Avon. And I think she would kind of agree. Let's look at this road sign. Let's get a little bit closer to the sign. Smith, Leant Road, something Smith Road. I don't know. I feel like we're in the eastern. Well, confirmed we're in the United States, but I feel like we're in the like in Tennessee, Alabama area, South Levant. Where is Levant? All right, so we're near a city called Levant. But this feels like this could be Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, even Kentucky. I don't know. Good old Adam Rusak's just like, oh, that tree there is indigenous only to West Virginia. Therefore, I feel like we're, 2 miles from Blackburn, Virginia. It's like, what? Anyway, I'm just kidding, Adam. If you're watching, I'm just giving you a hard time. Yeah, there's no way I can. All I'm gonna have to do is see if I can find Levant. I'm gonna put a guess that we're like in northern Alabama or something, Arkansas somewhere. No, jeez, I'm bad again. We were in Maine. We were near the hometown of Stephen King. Levant, there it is. My instincts are off, guys, and I don't even. Might be that whiskey I took a shot of. Yeah, we were about 1,100 miles away. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, so I feel like this could be the exact same kind of place. We're in America. I think we're in America, but we got the bad cameras. And all of a sudden, the camera seems to have improved a little bit. Washington County. That's Highway 59. That doesn't really help me, does it? I mean, Washington, that's fairly common. It's a fairly common name, but this sign looks like it could be helpful. Square Lake Park. Well, I don't know. Minnesota? I don't know. I know there's gonna be people watching that, hindsight's 2020, and I'm pretty much gonna give up hope on this one, but I'm gonna keep trying. If I can get one good round out of this, I'll be happy. But I don't know. We're heading north on this. I've been seeing American flags. This could be Arkansas. This could be a good clue here. And the sign just disappeared. Where'd you go? Adopt a highway. Jackson Meadow. Since 2000. Okay, Jackson Meadow. Never heard of it. Never even heard of it. Let's see. This might have Franson Bank and Trust, I would imagine. That's what it says. Yeah. Well, I know this ain't Texas. We don't have signs like that. We've seen American flags. Man, I don't know. I couldn't tell you where. I'm just going to move ahead, maybe hoping we find a town or something. 152nd Street. So we're in Manhattan. Okay, here we go. Here's a Dunroven Retreat Center. Man, never heard of these places. I'm just a Texas boy who apparently has it out for Avon. Marine on St. Croix. St. Croix, now that could be something. French. But this isn't Louisiana because we are in Washington County. Louisiana has parishes. And if you heard that, that's Gigi. She's snoring a little bit. Oh, and the camera went bad again. Washington County, 7. You know, not overly mountainous. No billboards. I mean, it's hilly. I could see this being someplace like, I don't know, West Virginia. Marine Mill Historic Site. A mill. Okay, I'm gonna be bold and say we're someplace like in New Hampshire. I mean, mills, if you got a historic mill, it can't be, okay. Again, latitude, guys, latitude. I was there, pretty close. We were just minutes from Minneapolis, St. Paul, one of the largest metropolitan areas in the United States, I guess. You know, St. Croix, St. Paul. I don't know, Square Lake Park, Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes. Oh, gosh. Another mediocre round. All right, let's have a look around here on this one. We can only go one way. The road is not very great. It's very lush. The buildings are not overly modern. Let's see. Let's go this way. We're going north. Yeah, I don't think this is America. I think we're in Europe somewheres. Let's see. Oh, we got a backwards N. So this could be Russia or the Ukraine. But we're not in Kansas anymore. In fact, I'm really trying to... I have such little frame of reference for any kind of Russian guesses. I couldn't even begin to say where we are exactly. It doesn't look like we're overly forested. Because I know in the north and the northwest part of Russia, you got a lot of trees. But it's really neat. I mean, I really like the style they have here. I mean, is this even Russia? Oh, we've gone off-road. All right, let's go back. We went the other way, so we can go this way. We do have, and we probably should have gone this way to begin with. Jura Transports. Okay. I don't know if that's going to be helpful or not. Well, I don't know. Looks pretty cool. Very, very lush. And apparently the roads just end at people's houses. Like, welcome to my garage. You're done. You turn around. I mean, I thought we were on a major road for just a second. I could have swore we were on like a, because we were like next to this truck here. You know, the Jura Transport. Apparently, this is just nothing. Okay, so this is this is like an actual road. Man, can we make up our minds? I don't know. Well, we've come to some civilization, but not in time. Not a street sign, not a clue, really, that I was able to pick up on. Really neat, though. All right, not America. Let's think about this. Let's say we're in Kazakhstan. If we can even be in Kazakhstan, let's just say we're here. We were in, well, obviously we were in Russia. We were closer to Belarus. We were on the western part of Russia. Actually got more points on that round than I did in the American guesses. So who knew about that? Final round, guys. Final round. With an abysmal 8,300 so far. I see grain elevators in the background there. Quaint houses. Honestly, this could be the same exact place. Can't read that. I can't read that. I feel like this could be Russia also. You know, same kind of level of greenery. He says this could be Russia as he sees a palm tree. Do they have palm trees in Russia? I don't think so. Photon tractors, Silo King, Mikhail, Highveld Photon Aphis. Wait a second. Hold on a second. See a street sign here. LC Ballot. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very odd to figure out. But I know we can do it. We can do it together. LC Ballot. Let's see. potholes for 5 kilometers. Look, I'm going to be honest and say that my gut is, well, we're on the wrong side of the road here. Now, it's a basic thing. It's a very basic thing, but I forget the driving conditions of South Africa and Australia, which side of the road they're on. Because this feels like South Africa to me. But I forget what side of the road. Routine road maintenance. Amersfoort to Middelburg, South African National Roads Agency. Contractor, Penny Farthing Engineering. Well, that's about the most British sounding thing ever. Amersfoort to Middelburg. So we are in South Africa, and apparently they drive on the left side. So let's see if we can. Wow, this is old because it says the contract was from 2007 to 2010. Interesting. So, with a minute and a half left, let's see if we can find the cities of Amersfoort and Middelburg. There is a preponderance of bergs in South Africa. A preponderance, I say? Yes, a preponderance. Chances are we're not going to find it. We might just be too far out. But I'm going to give it a go. It's almost 6 a.m. I got to get a haircut this morning. Potsmaberg. Well, let's just keep going. Do have to get a haircut. And since you're on the Hey We're Talking channel, we have some episodes to record tonight. Scott and Bob and I are going to get together. We're gonna talk tonight, and it's going to be great. Should I have continued on? Oh, okay. So we were about 444 miles away. Well, apparently the little towns they were talking about, just they're nowhere to be found in the immediate vicinity. So no worries. Let's look at the summary. I got 11,891. Somebody, the leader, got a perfect score. So let's look. We got a good number of folks that played. Yeah, very last. There's Adam. He got 21,467. Way to go, guys. As you can see, I'm not great, but I can admit it. So I do want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate your support for the Geoguessr game, for Hey We're Talking in general. Take care. Smell my beard.